different countries, bring with them different cultures, experiences, life experience. So if the foreigners come to Singapore, they bring their own mindset of their social acceptable norms, their lifestyle, and their habits, as well as their preferred dishes and food. So it's kind of unique experience uh, in Singaporeans interact with them. The next top complaint of Singaporean is that the English of Singaporean is not standard English and is hard to understand or understood by foreigners. When foreigners come to Singapore, this is the truth, because when the Singaporeans study the kindergarten at the age of 5 years old, their teachers teach them this way, and their teacher is Singaporean. So they will speak with the Singapore accent, which called it Singlish, which is the Singapore accent combined with the English accent, and then it ends up like only Singaporeans can understand, and then the foreigners will think that it sounds like English, but it's not really English. So I'm really ashamed that the Singlish is not the really proper English, even though Singaporeans they try to speak the proper English, but the Americans and those foreign speakers, I mean the native speakers of English will find it hard to understand. Ladies complain of Singaporeans about Singapore with the expensive apartments or the flats in Singapore with housing law, which obviously the buy and sell of the apartments. So right here, propertydeal.com.ag, on the website you used to buy and sell maybe flats apartments in HDB flat here, two bedroom, which is 3 bedroom flat, which includes 2 bedroom and 1 living room for the 3-room HDB. Selling 300,000 Singapore dollars to 230,000 US dollars, and it's not really big and it's quite old. It's built in 1964, and it's like 61 years ago and been more than Singapore. You get only lease it for 99 years. Actually, you know the owner, HDB owner. So 99 years start from the year is built, 1964. So yeah, how many years left? Not much, right? This year 2025, so it's already like 61 years old this year, so another 33 years more to go. And this at the bottom near the Mata MRT or the Geylang side. Many Singaporeans complain the high cost of living because it's one thing, the flat after 1 year, maybe a month later the price will increase again. And the salary of Singaporeans is not much. I mean, it's not too high. Like every month, if they work in the office, depending on their job experience and qualification, so maybe they can earn like $3,000 to $5,000 for the average Singaporean, and then they need to deduct a thing called CPF, about 20%, which is a forced saving into their retirement account, and then what they get after that is like only 80% of their salary, and then let's say they are single, they can save more. It actually depends on their spending habits. If they spend 50% of their salary every month, so they have less to save, it is save like 70 or 80% of their salary, so they have much more to save, right? And then if they have the parents to support, or they are married, or they have kids, then of course their savings is much lesser, or they pay installment for their by the way, that's a nice stop. If they pay installment for their HDB home, or they buy an account, hire purchase, installment plan, iPhone or installment, sending installment, their monthly saving cash available in much lesser. So you multiply by 12 months, that's 1 year, right? Let's say they save 1,000 a month, so 1 year is 12,000, right? So if they want to pay all cash want to buy the 300,000 HDB flat, they will how many months? 300,000 divided by 1,200, right? That's almost 30 years, or maybe like 25 years of working experience, or working full time. So if they start to work the age of graduation for guys is like 24 or 25 years old, and then by the time they are 50 years old, they can finally own a HDB without any loan. But then in Singapore, not many people buy the HDB by full cash unless they are self-employed or they don't have a proper job. Most of them they take loans from the bank and the HDB, so there are two types of loan available for HDB as well. On the bank. So I'm just trying to say that it takes a long time to save up for that HDB, and there's only 2 rooms. If it's 3 room, 4 room, or you buy a private apartment, condo, the money needed can be a few times more, and that's really a pain. The food.
그래도 아마 좀 보이는데.
Now, even as a local Singaporean, I find the price of the hotel in Singapore is really like too expensive. This is in Agoda.com, and I'm now at the page for one night, 2 guests. And guess what? These are the prices for like 4 to 5 star hotel. Of course, you can choose the cheaper one. Like, but at least it costs $100 to $150. If you really want the cheapest, it's sold by the price, and you get a dorm room, which is kind of dormitory. It's a bunk, and then you need to share the room with many people, and you can get it for like $30 one night. That is still excluding the tax. After tax will be like 35, 36. But if you're very small, you get just this kind of room and have a look. It's really small and cramped. There's almost $50 for this room. And then multiply by how many days you stay in Singapore. Let's say a Singapore want to stay for a vacation, 3 nights. So that will be like $150 divided by 3, $150 just for staying 3 nights hotel. Hotel in Singapore is one of the most expensive stuff. Besides the other one, the car, which I'll cover in shortly. You know, the hotels are making much money. In other countries, the hotel stay can be really cheap. you go to less developed countries, let's say you go to Vietnam, then the price can be from like just $10 a night for a dorm room, and maybe $25 to $30 for a double big room for 2 person. But it depends. If you go to more developed countries like Japan, Hong Kong, then the price of hotel can be more expensive. Just comparing relatively to those less developed countries, I'm saying the price of hotel is really expensive. Now, the next complaint about Singapore is the high price of private cars. So, if you want to buy a car, right? There's one thing called a COE, which is certificate of entitlement, which is basically a piece of paper proving you are the ownership. So, let's look at the price. You can see that it's like depending on the category. With a small car, then it's like about 100,000 Singapore dollars. If it's a bigger car, then it's over 100,000. And that's a lot of money because yes, that's still not including the cost of the car itself. Now it's only about COE. So after everything is much more expensive. And guess what? You can only own the car for like 10 years. After 10 years, we do not renew it, so-called as a renew kind of process. Then guess what? You're back to the public transport, taking the bus and MRT once again. And that's a lot of money because every month during the 10 years, you need to spend money on the petrol, parking tickets, and maybe fine summons. Now, another complaint about Singapore is the Singapore police, because like every single day and night, 24 hours, they patrol the streets, right? Those the Transcom police people, they will try to question you, get your identification card, they call the IC, and then they will ask what you're doing here. They suspect you of something illegal, even though I've seen housewife and students being questioned, seemingly innocent people. I know the police is trying to be good, right? Maybe they have a quota to meet for that. Nice stuff, by the way. And one more here. So anyway, the Singaporeans are actually quite fed up actually with the police, because not only innocent people are being checked, but also they don't really handle much cases. They only handle cases where there's like physical violence are involved. They don't really handle cases of like, you know, sometimes if you are being beaten up, the police cannot help you. They will just tell you, if you want to make a police report, you can make, but they may not guarantee that they can catch a person. So you can just make a police report after you're being beaten, but there is no guarantee anything can help you. Or even you lose your wallet, a handphone, you go to the police station, they also just need a statement of record. They don't really help you. This according to my personal and my friends' experiences.